Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Setre. I would like to give a shout out to all the nurses in Ghana, Malawi, Namibia, Uganda, Nigeria, India, and other parts of the world who have been watching my channel and have subscribed. Thank you so much. And if it is the first time you're watching this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share. So today I'm going to be talking about what are the terms and conditions of service for NHS staff working in England. So it's the same for staff working in Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. However, there might be slight differences. So this is basically for England. And if I talk about NHS, it is mostly the public service, which is hospitals or people working in some community NHS trust as well. So now, when you're employed, you will be given a contract between you and your employers. Please, I would encourage you to read your contract and see what it's all about. It covers your maternity pay, which is what I would talk about. It would cover sick pay and annual leave as well. So let's get going. So when you're employed with your trust, for the first year of service, you would be entitled to 27 days of leave plus 8 days of public holidays. So the year starts, which is like financial year for most organizations, starts from the 1st of April and ends on the 31st of March of the following year. So you will be distributing your leave according to that period. If you have worked for your organization for after 5 years, you would be earning over about 29 days leave plus 8 days public holidays. After 10 years, you would be entitled to 33 days of leave plus 8 days public holidays. Now, let's talk about sick pay. So when you're working, if you become unwell for the first week, we give self-certification. You don't need doctor's note for that. But from the second week going, you would need doctor's certificate, and you'll be going through the occupational health checks and all the necessary things would happen. Now, during your first year of service, you'll be entitled to 1 month of full pay plus 2 months half pay. When you have worked for 2 years for your company, you would be getting, and you're unwell, you'll be getting 2 months full pay plus 2 months half pay. During the third year, you'll be entitled to 4 months full pay and 4 months half pay. After 5 years going, entitled to 5 years full pay, 5 months full pay, and then 5 months of half pay. After completing 5 years and above into 10 years and above, you will be getting 6 months full pay plus 6 months of half salary. So basically that is about your sick pay. So finally, we're going to be talking about maternity pay, because when you arrive, you may already be pregnant or you may become pregnant when your husband joins you. It is important for you to make sure at least you have worked for 1 year before you fall pregnant. Sometimes you cannot control the circumstances, and the situation would cater for itself. But ideally, it's best to, I would say, work for the first year, find your feet before you become pregnant. Anyway, let's go on and see what are the terms and conditions when you become pregnant. NHS employees are entitled to, or you've got the right to 52 weeks of maternity leave. However, to qualify, you must have completed 12 months of continuous NHS service by 11 weeks before your due date, and you should have informed your employers and completed all the paperwork around 15 weeks before your due date. So it's very important. And what are the benefits? So to qualify, or the benefits of maternity pay include the first 8 weeks, you would get your full pay. And then the next 18 weeks, you get full pay plus statutory maternity pay, which would be equal to your normal monthly pay anyway. And then for the next 13 weeks, you would only be entitled to statutory maternity pay. If you're not returning to work, you would have to pay back all the benefits you've received. Now, if you haven't qualified before because you haven't worked 12 months before your 11 weeks before your due date, it means that you might not be entitled to all these benefits. You might end up having only statutory maternity pay, which would be about £151 a week, or an average of your weekly pays, which is not enough. That is why it's important, if you can, work a little bit, work for about a year, find your feet before becoming pregnant. But situations could happen that you cannot control. So basically, these are some of the NHS terms and conditions of service for NHS staff. Take care of yourself, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next week, Sunday. Bye.